Anger is a natural human emotion, one that each of us has experienced at various points in our lives. It is a response to frustration, injustice, or feelings of being wronged. However, while anger is natural, it can also be destructive. It clouds our judgment, disrupts our relationships, and prevents us from achieving a sense of peace. Often it consumes us more than the situations or individuals we are upset with, creating an emotional cycle that leaves us feeling drained, regretful, and disconnected from the things that truly matter. This is why learning to let go of anger is not just a skill but a gift to ourselves. Think about the times anger has taken over your day, your decisions, or your interactions with others. Perhaps it caused you to say words you didn't mean or made you act in ways you later regretted. The reality is, holding on to anger doesn't hurt anyone as much as it hurts us. It occupies our mental space, steals our joy, and keeps us anchored in negativity. The energy spent on anger could instead be channeled into building a better version of ourselves, nurturing our relationships, or pursuing our dreams. Letting go of anger does not mean suppressing or ignoring your emotions. On the contrary, it's about acknowledging those feelings and understanding their root causes. It's about choosing to respond to situations with wisdom and composure rather than reacting impulsively. It's about freeing yourself from the grip of emotions that no longer serve you. It's a conscious decision to prioritize your peace and well-being over temporary feelings of frustration. Imagine living a life where you are no longer controlled by anger. A life where setbacks don't derail your focus, where criticism doesn't shatter your self-esteem, and where conflicts are resolved calmly and respectfully. This isn't an unattainable ideal, it's a state of being that we can cultivate with practice and intention. It begins with self-awareness, the ability to recognize when anger arises and what triggers it. Understanding your triggers gives you the power to address them effectively and make choices that align with your values. When you stop being angry, you open the door to countless possibilities for personal growth and deeper connections. Anger often acts as a barrier, keeping us from understanding others and being understood ourselves. Releasing it allows us to communicate with clarity, empathy, and authenticity. It enables us to build bridges instead of walls, to seek solutions instead of escalating problems. It's about transforming conflict into opportunities for growth and understanding. The path to overcoming anger is not always easy, but it is profoundly rewarding. It requires patience, introspection, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about ourselves. It may involve learning new coping strategies, seeking support, or practicing mindfulness techniques to stay present in challenging moments. Whatever the approach, the key is to remain committed to the process, knowing that each step brings you closer to emotional freedom and inner peace. In the end, the decision to stop being angry is a gift you give yourself. It's an act of self-love and empowerment. It allows you to take control of your life and focus on what truly matters. By letting go of anger, you gain the clarity to make better decisions, the emotional energy to pursue your goals, and the ability to live in harmony with yourself and others. It's not about ignoring injustice or accepting harm. It's about choosing how you respond and reclaiming your power in the process. Today, I invite you to reflect on the role anger plays in your life and consider the possibilities that await when you choose to let it go. The journey may not be immediate, but the transformation is worth every effort. Your peace, happiness, and success are waiting on the other side of anger. Will you take the first step? Anger is a natural human emotion, often arising as a response to frustration, perceived injustice, or feeling threatened. It is a powerful signal that something in our environment or within us needs attention. However, while anger itself is not inherently negative, how we handle it determines its impact on our lives. Understanding the nature of anger requires us to explore its triggers, manifestations, and underlying causes. Anger can be a protective mechanism, urging us to defend ourselves or address grievances. It might emerge from unmet expectations, unresolved past experiences, or even a sense of powerlessness. When left unchecked, anger can escalate into destructive behaviors, harming relationships, health, and personal peace. Physically, it manifests as increased heart rate, tense muscles, and heightened adrenaline, preparing the body for a fight or flight response. Psychologically, it clouds judgment, making rational decisions challenging. Acknowledging anger without judgment is the first step to understanding it. By viewing it as an emotional signal rather than an enemy, we can uncover its roots. Is it fear disguised as aggression? Is it frustration stemming from unfulfilled goals? Recognizing these nuances allows us to address the core issues rather than reacting impulsively. Additionally, cultural and personal conditioning plays a role in shaping how we express anger. Some people suppress it, leading to aggressiveness or internal stress, while others may express it explosively. Neither extreme is healthy. True understanding involves finding a balance, channeling anger constructively to foster growth, improve communication, and resolve conflicts. Ultimately, anger is a part of being human. When approached with curiosity and compassion, it becomes a tool for self-awareness and transformation rather than a source of turmoil. By understanding its nature, we empower ourselves to respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and control. Identifying triggers and root causes of anger is a critical step in understanding and managing this powerful emotion. Anger often acts as a surface response, masking deeper feelings such as fear, frustration, or hurt. To address it constructively, one must delve into the underlying factors that provoke it. Triggers can vary widely from person to person. They might include external situations such as traffic jams, disagreements, or unmet expectations, or internal factors like stress, fatigue, or unresolved past trauma. Recognizing these triggers begins with self-observation and reflection. By paying attention to patterns when, where, and how anger arises, we can start to connect the dots between external events and internal responses. Once triggers are identified, it's essential to explore the root causes. Often, anger is not merely about the immediate situation, but is linked to deeper unmet needs or unresolved emotional wounds. For instance, anger over criticism may stem from a fear of inadequacy, while frustration with a loved one might highlight unmet expectations or a lack of communication. Self-awareness tools like journaling, mindfulness practices, or speaking with a trusted friend or therapist can help uncover these underlying causes. Asking questions such as, what am I really feeling beneath the anger? Or what is this situation reminding me of, can bring clarity. Healthier emotional responses. Instead of reacting impulsively, you can address the real issue, whether it's setting boundaries, improving communication, or seeking resolution for past experiences. This approach turns anger from a destructive force into an opportunity for self-growth and improved relationships, fostering a more balanced and fulfilling life. The impact of anger on mental and physical health is profound, often extending far beyond the moments of emotional intensity. While anger is a natural human response to perceived threats or injustices, chronic or unmanaged anger can lead to significant health complications and diminished well-being. On a mental health level, unresolved or excessive anger can contribute to conditions such as anxiety, depression, and stress disorders. Anger keeps the mind in a state of heightened alertness, often replaying past grievances or anticipating future conflicts. This perpetual cycle of negative emotions can erode mental resilience, reduce problem-solving abilities, and impair interpersonal relationships. Additionally, the cognitive toll of anger may manifest in persistent irritability, difficulty concentrating, and a general sense of dissatisfaction with life. Physically, anger triggers the body's stress response, releasing hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol. While this response is helpful in acute, short-term situations, prolonged activation can harm the body. Chronic anger is associated with increased risk of hypertension, heart disease, and stroke. It can weaken the immune system, making the body more susceptible to illness, and exacerbate conditions like headaches, digestive issues, and sleep disturbances. Anger can also lead to destructive coping mechanisms, such as overeating, substance abuse, or social withdrawal, further compounding its negative effects. The inability to manage anger healthily can strain relationships, leading to isolation and reducing access to supportive networks crucial for emotional and physical health. Understanding the impact of anger on mental and physical health underscores the importance of effective anger management. Practices like mindfulness, exercise therapy, and relaxation techniques can help mitigate these effects, promoting a more balanced emotional state and improved overall health. Transforming anger into constructive action not only reduces its harmful impacts, but also fosters personal growth and emotional harmony. Acknowledging anger without judgment is a crucial step toward emotional maturity and personal growth. Anger, like any other emotion, is a natural and valid human response. It arises from our perceptions of unfairness, unmet expectations, or threats to our well-being. However, society often stigmatizes anger, leading many to suppress or deny this powerful emotion. This approach can be counterproductive, resulting in unresolved feelings and unhealthy coping mechanisms. Acknowledging anger means recognizing its presence without labeling it as bad or wrong. It's about understanding that anger serves a purpose. It signals when boundaries have been crossed, values have been violated, or situations require attention. Instead of suppressing or expressing anger impulsively, acknowledging it involves pausing and observing the emotion with curiosity. This process helps uncover the underlying triggers and unmet needs driving the anger. Judgment-free acknowledgement allows us to separate ourselves from the intensity of the emotion. Instead of saying, I am angry, reframing it to, I feel angry, creates space between the self and the emotion. This subtle shift fosters self-compassion and reduces the tendency to spiral into shame or guilt for experiencing anger. When anger is accepted without judgment, it becomes easier to explore its root causes. Is the anger pointing to a personal boundary that needs to be communicated? Does it stem from past experiences or unmet expectations? By answering these questions with openness and understanding, we can address the underlying issues constructively. Acknowledging anger without judgment doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior or allowing anger to dictate actions. It's about validating the emotion, giving it space to exist, and channeling it into thoughtful responses rather than reactive outbursts. This practice paves the way for healthier relationships, improved emotional regulation, and greater inner peace. Practicing self-awareness and emotional regulation is a transformative approach to managing anger effectively and fostering inner peace. Self-awareness involves recognizing and understanding your emotions as they arise, while emotional regulation focuses on responding to those emotions in a constructive and balanced way. Together, these skills enable individuals to handle anger without allowing it to control their actions or relationships. Self-awareness begins with tuning into your emotional state. It requires paying attention to physical sensations, thoughts, and triggers that accompany anger. For example, you might notice your heart racing, your muscles tensing, or your mind replaying a frustrating event. This mindfulness helps you identify the early signs of anger, allowing you to intervene before it escalates. Emotional regulation builds on this awareness by providing strategies to manage and redirect anger in healthy ways. Instead of reacting impulsively, you can pause and assess the situation with a calm mindset. Techniques such as deep breathing, counting to 10, or stepping away from the triggering environment can create the space needed to regain composure. These moments of reflection help ensure that your response aligns with your values and desired outcomes. Another key aspect of emotional regulation is reframing your perspective. Often, anger is fueled by assumptions or rigid expectations. By questioning these thoughts and considering alternative viewpoints, you can diffuse the intensity of your emotions. For instance, rather than assuming someone's actions were intentionally harmful, you might recognize they were acting out of their own stress or misunderstanding. Practicing self-awareness and emotional regulation also involves long-term strategies such as developing a routine of self-care, engaging in activities that bring joy, and seeking support from trusted friends or professionals. These habits strengthen your emotional resilience, making it easier to navigate challenges without succumbing to anger. Ultimately, these practices empower you to take control of your emotional responses, fostering healthier relationships and a more balanced life. By embracing self-awareness and emotional regulation, you can transform anger from a disruptive force into an opportunity for growth and understanding. Building stronger relationships through calm communication is essential for fostering trust, understanding, and mutual respect. Calm communication involves expressing thoughts, feelings, and needs in a manner that is both respectful and constructive, even during moments of tension or disagreement. By prioritizing calmness, individuals can create an environment where dialogue thrives, connections deepen, and conflicts are resolved effectively. One of the foundational elements of calm communication is active listening. This means giving full attention to the other person, seeking to understand their perspective without interruption or judgment. When people feel heard and valued, they are more likely to reciprocate with openness and empathy, setting the stage for meaningful conversations. Another crucial aspect is expressing yourself with clarity and kindness. Instead of reacting impulsively or letting emotions take over, calm communication focuses on using I statements to convey your feelings and needs. For instance, saying, "I feel upset when plans change without notice because it disrupts my schedule," is more constructive than saying, "You always ruin everything." This approach reduces defensiveness and encourages collaborative problem solving. Body language also plays a significant role in calm communication. Maintaining open and relaxed posture, making eye contact, and avoiding aggressive gestures signal that you are approachable and ready to engage positively. A calm tone of voice further reinforces this intention, helping to de-escalate potential conflicts and promote understanding. Additionally, practicing patience and empathy is key. Relationships often involve navigating differences, and approaching disagreements with curiosity rather than criticism helps build bridges rather than walls. By acknowledging the emotions and experiences of others, you demonstrate respect and care, which strengthens the relationship. Incorporating regular check-ins and honest conversations into relationships is another way to build trust through calm communication. These moments provide opportunities to address concerns, celebrate successes, and ensure both parties feel supported and valued. Ultimately, calm communication is a skill that nurtures stronger relationships by prioritizing mutual respect, understanding, and emotional intelligence. It fosters an environment where both parties feel safe to express themselves, leading to deeper connections and lasting harmony. The benefits of mindfulness and meditation are profound, touching nearly every aspect of life, from mental clarity to physical health. These practices, rooted in ancient traditions and supported by modern science, offer powerful tools for cultivating inner peace, resilience, and self-awareness. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the moment, helps individuals develop a greater awareness of their thoughts, emotions, and surroundings. By focusing on the present rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, mindfulness reduces stress and enhances emotional regulation. This state of awareness allows individuals to respond to challenges with calmness and clarity, improving decision-making and fostering a sense of control over life's uncertainties. Meditation, a structured practice of mindfulness, offers additional benefits. Regular meditation has been shown to reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression by calming the mind and fostering a sense of inner balance. It helps individuals detach from negative thought patterns, replacing them with feelings of compassion, gratitude, and positivity. Physical health also improves with mindfulness and meditation. Studies indicate that these practices lower blood pressure, improve immune function, and reduce the risk of stress-related illnesses. The relaxation response triggered during meditation decreases cortisol levels, alleviating the harmful effects of chronic stress. On a cognitive level, mindfulness and meditation enhance focus and concentration. By training the mind to return to the present moment, individuals develop sharper attention spans and greater mental clarity. This boost in cognitive function supports productivity and creativity, making these practices valuable for both personal and professional growth. Mindfulness and meditation also deepen self-awareness, helping individuals understand their values, goals, and motivations. This introspection fosters a stronger sense of purpose and alignment with personal aspirations. Furthermore, the cultivation of empathy and compassion through these practices enhances relationships, creating connections based on understanding and kindness. Incorporating mindfulness and meditation into transforming challenges into opportunities for growth is a powerful mindset shift that can dramatically change the way we approach life's obstacles. Life is full of unexpected hurdles and difficulties, but it's how we respond to these challenges that determines our personal growth and success. By viewing challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks, we open ourselves to new possibilities and growth. One of the first steps in transforming challenges is reframing our perspective. Instead of seeing obstacles as negative experiences, we can choose to see them as opportunities for learning and self-improvement. This shift in mindset allows us to approach problems with curiosity rather than fear. When we face challenges with a sense of exploration, we become more resilient and resourceful, tapping into new skills and strengths that we may not have known existed. Another key aspect of transforming challenges into opportunities is embracing failure as part of the process. Failure is often seen as something to avoid, but in reality it is an essential component of growth. Each failure teaches us valuable lessons, helping us refine our approach, correct mistakes, and grow stronger. Successful individuals often look at failure as feedback rather than defeat, using it to adapt and improve. By accepting that setbacks are not permanent, we can bounce back with renewed determination and a clearer understanding of what it takes to succeed. Resilience plays a crucial role in transforming challenges into opportunities. Resilient individuals have the ability to recover from adversity and continue moving forward. They understand that setbacks are a natural part of life and that their response to difficulty is what truly matters. Resilience helps us maintain a positive outlook, even in tough times, and empowers us to find solutions rather than dwell on the problem. It allows us to persevere and discover new paths to success, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Self-reflection is another powerful tool in turning challenges into growth opportunities. Taking time to reflect on difficult situations allows us to gain deeper insights into our emotions, thoughts, and reactions. Through self-reflection, we can identify patterns in our behavior, recognize areas for improvement, and uncover opportunities for personal development. This introspective process enhances our ability to adapt and grow, allowing us to turn obstacles into valuable life lessons. In addition to internal growth, challenges can also push us to step outside of our comfort zones and explore new horizons. When faced with a challenge, we often have to try new approaches, learn new skills, or take risks. These experiences broaden our knowledge and capabilities, making us more versatile and adaptable. The discomfort we feel when confronting a challenge is often the precursor to personal growth, pushing us to reach new heights and achieve things we never thought possible. Collaboration and seeking support from others can also play a significant role in turning challenges into opportunities. We don't have to face difficulties alone. Often the support, advice, and encouragement of others can help us see things from a different perspective and inspire creative solutions. By working with others, we not only increase our chances of overcoming challenges, but we also learn from their experiences and strengths, further enhancing our own personal growth. Finally, maintaining a sense of gratitude is essential when transforming challenges into opportunities. Gratitude helps shift our focus from what's going wrong to what we can learn from the situation. It helps us appreciate the lessons that challenges bring, allowing us to stay positive and motivated even during difficult times. A grateful mindset opens us up to possibilities, enabling us to find solutions and opportunities even in the most challenging circumstances. By reframing challenges, embracing failure, cultivating resilience, reflecting on experiences, stepping outside of our comfort zones, seeking support, and practicing gratitude, we can transform every challenge into an opportunity for growth. Rather than being defeated by obstacles, we can use them to propel ourselves forward, learning, evolving, and becoming better versions of ourselves in the process. In this way, challenges become the foundation upon which we build our success, personal development, and lasting happiness. Cultivating patience and understanding is essential for navigating life's challenges and building stronger, more meaningful relationships. In a fast-paced world where instant gratification is often sought after, learning to be patient with ourselves, others, and the processes we go through can bring a profound sense of peace and personal growth. Patience allows us to stay calm in the face of adversity, while understanding helps us empathize with others and create deeper connections. Patience is more than just waiting, it is about maintaining a calm and composed demeanor in situations that could otherwise trigger frustration or anxiety. Whether dealing with delayed results, setbacks, or difficult people, patience is about taking a step back, assessing the situation, and responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Cultivating patience involves understanding that not everything will happen on our timeline, and things often require time and persistence to come to fruition. This understanding helps us avoid unnecessary stress and anxiety by accepting that we can't control every situation, and some things need time to unfold. Understanding is closely tied to patience. When we take the time to understand others' perspectives, we create space for empathy and compassion. Understanding doesn't mean agreeing with everyone, but it does mean recognizing the unique challenges, experiences, and emotions that others may be dealing with. It allows us to approach relationships with an open heart and mind, fostering healthier, more respectful connections. By seeking to understand rather than judge, we diffuse potential conflicts and create an environment where mutual respect and trust can thrive. Building patience and understanding requires consistent practice and self-awareness. One of the most effective ways to strengthen these traits is through mindfulness. Mindfulness teaches us to be present in the moment, observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice helps us develop the ability to pause before reacting, allowing us to choose a measured response rather than being swept away by our immediate impulses. Over time, mindfulness can enhance our patience, enabling us to stay grounded and composed even in the most challenging circumstances. In addition to mindfulness, another valuable tool for cultivating patience is self-compassion. When we are patient with ourselves, we avoid self-criticism and perfectionism. We recognize that growth takes time and that setbacks are part of the process. Being kind to ourselves during moments of frustration or failure encourages us to keep going and not give up prematurely. Self-compassion also helps us extend the same kindness and understanding to others, recognizing that everyone has their own struggles and limitations. Patience and understanding are not just essential for managing external situations, but are also crucial for our inner peace and well-being. They allow us to navigate life's uncertainties with resilience, reducing stress and promoting emotional balance. When we are patient, we allow ourselves the space to process our thoughts and emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Understanding provides us with the perspective to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats to our happiness. In relationships, cultivating patience and understanding fosters trust and intimacy. When we show patience toward others, we create an environment where they feel safe to express themselves and take risks. Understanding others' needs, desires, and boundaries allows us to meet them where they are, deepening the connection and creating a foundation for lasting partnerships. Whether with friends, family, or colleagues, patience and understanding are essential for maintaining harmonious and supportive relationships. Ultimately, cultivating patience and understanding is a lifelong journey that requires practice, self-awareness, and empathy. The more we nurture these traits, the more we can embrace life's challenges with resilience and compassion. By being patient with ourselves and others, we create space for growth, healing, and positive transformation. Understanding others' perspectives opens us up to a world of deeper connections and more meaningful relationships, while also fostering a sense of harmony and inner peace. Patience and understanding are essential qualities that help us navigate life with grace and resilience. By being patient in the face of adversity and understanding of others' experiences, we build stronger relationships, reduce stress, and foster personal growth. Whether through mindfulness, self-compassion, or active listening, we can cultivate these traits and apply them to every aspect of our lives. With patience and understanding, we open the door to a more fulfilling and harmonious existence. Ending a speech without headings allows the conclusion to flow naturally and leaves a lasting emotional impact on the audience. Here's why. By foregoing headings, the conclusion becomes an authentic and compelling part of the speech that resonates deeply with the audience, ensuring they leave with a clear and powerful understanding of your message.